We'd like to invite our viewers to watch the English Chinese news on the Nai Province Essential Television channel. Since the beginning of the year, the Nai Province has attracted over 1.2 billion USD in foreign investment, an increase of more than 50% compared to the same period in 2024. Donai has newly licensed 55 foreign invested projects with a total registered capital of over 522 million USD, and approved capital increases for 67 existing projects, adding more than 786 million USD. As of now, the province has over 1,730 valid FDI projects, with a compound capital exceeding 36 billion USD. In terms of domestic investment, the province has attracted approximately 9,165 trillion Vietnam dong, equivalent to 82% of the same period in 2024. Currently, there are nearly 1,130 valid domestic investment projects, totaling more than 475,850 trillion Vietnam dong. To meet the annual growth target of 10% for 2025, Donai aims to achieve an economic growth rate of over 11% in the remaining months of the year. According to a report from the Donai Provincial People's Committee, following the upcoming merger of Donai and Binh Phuc provinces, the newly formed Donai province will have a total of 52 industrial parks established. Under the new structure, 52 industrial parks will be established, hosting over 1,800 FDI projects in production and business operations within the province. The newly merged Donai province will cover an area of 12,700 square kilometers and have a population of over 4.5 million, ranking third nationwide. The province pursues key economic advantages, including Long Thanh International Airport, the largest in the country, and a well-developed regional transportation infrastructure network. With its new administrative boundaries, the new Donai belongs to the Southern Key Economic Region and sits at a vital north-south transport junction. The province also features the Hoa Lu border gate and nearly 260 kilometers of border shared with Cambodia. Yesterday, at the headquarters of the Phúc Tân World People's Committee in Binh Hoa City, the Donai Provincial Party Committee and People's Committee held a conference to launch a pilot program on the organizational structure of the newly established Phúc Tân World. Following the administrative merger, the newly formed Phúc Tân World Party Committee now includes 27 members. The Standing Committee of Donai Provincial Party Committee has appointed Mr. Nguyễn Phong An, Chairman of the Binh Hoa City People's Committee, as Secretary of the Party Committee and Chairman of the People's Council of the new Phúc Tân World. In the coming period, the world will focus on key priorities such as socio-economic development, leveraging its potential and advantages to improve the material and spiritual well-being of its residents. We are committed to building a clean, strong, efficient, and effective administrative system with public satisfaction and our higher standard. Speaking at the conference, Mr. Đào Văn Phước, head of the Donai Provincial Party Committee's Organization Commission, announced that the pilot operation of the New World model will be implemented in 3 phases. It is essential to step up communication efforts about the purpose, significance, timeline, and details of the pilot implementation so that officials, civil servants, and residents fully understand and support the process. He also emphasized the importance of closely monitoring and supervising the activities of all agencies and units involved, ensuring accountability and preventing any signs of stagnation or negligence during the trial period. As part of the ongoing voter outreach program ahead of the mid-year regular session of the Đồng Nai Provincial People's Council, Ms. Hoàng Thị Bích Hằng, Vice Chairwoman of the Provincial People's Council, Mr. Lưu Văn Sửu, Chairman of the Khmer District People's Council, and Mr. Huỳnh Tấn Thìn, Chairman of the Khmer District People's Committee, along with representatives from provincial departments and local agencies, held a meeting with voters in Khmer District. Voters raised several pressing issues, including waterlogging in drainage ditches during the rainy season, which leads to stagnant water, environmental pollution, and an increased risk of dengue fever outbreaks. Residents in the upstream area of Suối Thề and Sông Rây reported that they have not received land use right certificates, red books, for many years. In some areas, 0.4 kilovolt power lines have yet to be installed, and locals expressed a strong desire for support to improve irrigation and agricultural activities. All feedback and concerns were duly acknowledged and addressed by provincial and district People's Council representatives. The State Bank of Vietnam is finalizing a draft revision of Decree number 24, aiming to move toward a controlled market-based approach that will gradually eliminate the monopoly on gold pearl production. A key highlight of the latest draft revision is the proposed elimination of the state monopoly on gold pearl production and the import and export of gold bullion. Under the new framework, the State Bank of Vietnam would issue licenses to eligible enterprises and commercial banks to participate in these activities. While expanding participation, the draft still upholds strict regulatory oversight. Licensed businesses must publicly disclose the applicable standards, weight, and gold content of their products, and will bear legal responsibility for any discrepancies. Another significant update in the draft is the requirement that all gold bar transactions on the market must be conducted using electronic invoices and paid through bank accounts.